Hello, everybody. This is Crypto Professor Girl. Welcome to my channel. It is devoted to decentralized finance and cryptocurrency. And today we have a very special guest. This is the founder and CEO of Spritz, Chris. And Chris has been on my channel before. And we are here today to talk about a very new and amazing program that Spritz just launched, a partnership with Drip, and more than just partnership with Drip, right? It's actually a reward program that benefits Drip community. So Chris, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely right, Crypto Professor. Great to be with you again.
Thank you. So can you maybe tell us just maybe 2 or 3 words about Spritz for maybe people that are not familiar with the company?
Yeah, sure. Spritz, if you use crypto and you're earning crypto and you're a real person in the real world and you have bills to pay, you buy stuff, you support your family, then Spritz is an app that lets you do all those things directly from your self-custody wallets, right? So we're not affiliated with an exchange. We're not custodying your assets. You just connect your wallet to Spritz. You add your Chase credit card, your Amazon card, your bank account, and instantly you can convert any of your tokens on all of our networks that we support, including Bitcoin now, and move them, to pay a bill, pay your mortgage. And we've got a card as well that you can use anywhere that Visa is accepted.
And you also have a service where people can off-ramp their crypto from their self-custody wallets directly to their bank accounts. And we have very different, right? We have very different experiences from the community. I have experiences of seconds, literally. Seconds and minutes. I know some people it takes a couple of days, but in many cases, it's almost instant.
Exactly. It's real time for something like 600 banks in the US. So these are banks that are on a certain kind of network called the real-time payment network. So the big banks like a Wells Fargo or Bank of America, literally you could have $10 of whatever token, BNB or ETH or USDT, $10 to 10,000 or even $100,000. Use Spritz, connect your wallet, and click a button, and within seconds, you will have that $10 or $100,000 in your bank account. And if it's outside of those networks, maybe it's a small credit union or something like that, it can take a day or two with the ACH network.
Okay, great. Thank you. So can you tell us now about the partnership program that you launched with Drip?
Yeah, sure. I can share my screen if it's helpful too.
Yes.
This is just the blog post, which you can find on our website. You just Google Spritz and Drip, and you'll find it. Essentially, this is a way of giving back. We've had so many folks from the Drip community, all around the world that have been using Spritz from the very beginning. And come on, and thanks to you too, Crypto Professor, spreading the word. It's been wonderful. It's been a great community, and Spritz doesn't necessarily affiliate with any network, any centralized service, or even any protocol. But when there's a group of folks that are excited about Spritz, how can we give back? How can we motivate even more people to spread the word? So we came up with this, what I'm calling community rewards program, where if you are a Drip community member, a Drip user, and you use Spritz in whatever capacity, you don't need to use the Drip token, you just need to be a Drip community member, then we're going to tally up and total all of the user usage of Spritz for the next couple of months, and make some calculations, and then do a big essentially a buyback, and actually going to send BNB to the Drip faucet and effectively start to boost and moon the Drip token. So that's kind of the overview here, and it takes nothing to sign up. You just connect a wallet that has interacted with the Drip faucet or the Drip contract at a certain point in time, and you're instantly registered. We're going to count all of your usage towards the promotion.
Okay, and can you give us some numbers? So we've been doing this program now for several weeks now. So what are the current numbers?
Yeah, exactly. And we've got 3 kind of pillars that we're tracking to kind of make things fun and also reward certain types of behavior and benefits. So, just getting new users to sign up to Spritz who've never used Spritz before. We're going to, if we get 500 new users, we're going to do $1,000 buyback of drip token, 1,000 new users, $2,500. The second one is just the transaction volume. All drip users, new, old, young, old, this way or that way, every drip user, past and present. If you've been in 6 months or 6 days, we're going to count it, the transaction volume in Spritz, all the way up to, in the millions of dollars. We're going to give, almost $10,000 of a buyback for the drip token. And this is through the end of July, so it's very much active. And then folks that are actually coming on to Spritz newly and then actually making transactions with us, that's where the rewards really get generous. So if you sign up for Spritz under the promotion, you do at least $50 transaction with us, you count towards this. And this is where $25,000 buyback if we can get 2,000 active users from the promotion. So we've got these 3 pillars. Let's see where we're at today.
Okay.
And I think let me pull up the public. It's not public, but it's for the public numbers. We've got, and I can actually share this, I guess. Let me do this. As of today, and this is preliminary and, subject to us audit, all the information. Okay. But as of right now, we've got 241 new signups to Spritz. Okay. We've got just over 100 now active users. So people have actually newly signed up already in the first couple of weeks and done the $50 transaction. And we've done almost $500,000 in transaction volume on Spritz. So that, corresponds to going back to the milestone. So we're not quite at the new signup milestone. We're about halfway there.
Okay.
Transaction volume, we're already at very close. We're already at $500. We're very close to this $1,200 milestone for 500K. And for new users, we just hit 100. So that's another $500 of drip we'll buy back. So the big one is really getting that 100 new users to 500. Will be a few more $1,000s that we buy back. Today is Wednesday, so yes. Friday we're going to be doing the first transaction. So we'll actually, make sure we get it right. I believe what we're going to do is take some BNB and send it to the faucet. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to work with, you and other members, make sure we get it right, do the transactions, moon the token even a little bit, and we'll share everything on Twitter and then, with you and some of our, trusted community members.
I think what you meant, if I'm not mistaken, I think you said that you're going to take BNB, buy new drip with the BNB, and then only after that you're going to send it. But I don't think to the faucet. I think you meant to the tax vault, and that's what
tax vault. Yes,
tax vault, not the faucet, right?
But it sort of goes to the tax vault, and then it's never. Or that kind of it's like there, it's locked, right? Or it helps the TVL of the protocol, right?
Well, actually, it's. A tax vault is where the new rewards come from. So to prevent the tax vault from minting, you want to be sending drip there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it does help the protocol for sure.
Yeah, great. So that's what we'll do. We'll do, steps 1, 2, and 3. We'll share it all, transparently, and then we'll do it again in mid-July, and then again at the end of the program. Maybe it's August 1st, August 2nd, something like that, on whatever totals we reach through this program for now.
So the program is going to last until August 2nd.
Yeah, well, July through the, midnight, July 31st.
July 31st.
We'll count everything. And then just because we need to do the final count, we'll do the, send to the tax vault, a few days later. Maybe it's the Monday or the Friday or whatever immediately after. And that will be the big kind of reveal and the final transaction. And then we'll evaluate and say, maybe we restart it, maybe we revise it or think about a new one. Maybe we wait a few months and do something else, in the fall. Okay. But, this is really just a new thing we're doing with drip, and, so far so good. Okay.
So you feel that it's going well overall, the program for this past 4 weeks, right? It's 4 weeks so far.
Not even. I mean, it's really been, 2 weeks or so, right? We didn't even launch it directly on June 1st. We wanted to make sure everybody got the word out. We designed it properly, really hit all of the channels and some of the other YouTubers, right? Like Drip Coach and some of the others,
Yes.
to make sure that we can get the word out. So it's really just been running a couple weeks, and I think it's going to snowball, from here. So yeah, we're very excited.
Okay, great. I do have a couple of questions from the users of Drip and Spritz. So
Yeah.
one is, do you have any plans for the physical card?
In a word, yes. It's one of the number one requested features. Q3 will be in the process of choosing. We need to basically kind of upgrade and expand the platform we're using for cards. It's been wildly popular, which is just wonderful. But we need to think about, what are some of the use cases, especially around the physical card, maybe multiple cards. For certain users, there's a lot of things people are requesting, and I think it's time for us to upgrade it. So can't make any promises. I think Q3 will have a lot more concrete news on it. I don't think we'll have it out by Q3, but certainly by the end of the year, it's something we'd like to have.
Okay, great. And then what are your plans on global expansion? And UK people are really interested.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, that is a priority for Q3 actually. So we can't make promises again because it's not like in the back we're just seconds from releasing in UK or whatever, and
Right.
it's coming, but it's a secret, not yet. But it's our intention in Q3 to take concrete steps to expand globally. If we can actually get it done and launch some of those countries in Q3, we will do it. If we can't, again, we'll have some more concrete news. But it is, we're doing a lot of our planning right now. It's obviously June 28th. It's at the top of the list in terms of what we're going to try to do in Q3.
Okay, great. And then also some people are interested about potential on-ramping with many different problems now in the US
Yeah.
regarding exchanges. So is this something that's on your radar?
It's definitely on the radar. We hear users, asking for it more and more. It is not on the roadmap at this moment. It's on the long-term roadmap and the long-term vision for Spritz. We're always thinking about it and debating it, but we just love how we're about using crypto in the real world and keeping that vision very tight. There are lots of on-ramps out there, although it is harder now with exchanges. So we feel like we're doing, kind of aligning with our mission right now, but we hear you. And, long term, we would like to be a full service, full circle app, but yeah, Q3 definitely not, Q4 probably not, but we'll keep you updated if it changes.
Okay. And I know you have a meeting very soon, like in a matter of minutes, with the Kryptonite
Right,
slash
AMA on Twitter.
Virtual,
Right.
right?
Yep.
So AMA, where hopefully people can ask more questions. But do you have like any concluding message to Drip users and DeFi users in general?
Yeah, I mean, I guess thank you. But really not just thank you for, using Spritz, but I think thank you for, inviting me personally, and then, the Spritz team into the community, and it's just been really a pleasure and very pleasant to join the various Telegram channels, Discords, chat with you, Crypto Professor and Drip Coach and others, and just to experience the enthusiasm around, Drip itself and the community, but also around Spritz. And just, I found it to be very welcoming and, authentic. And it's just been a very nice experience. So that really just motivates me even more to get our interests aligned in a way where we can give back a little bit and send some real thanks back to the community for spreading the word and for using Spritz all this time.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much for coming. And I do hope that US Drip users can participate in the program, that they can follow you on Twitter, that they can follow Spritz on Twitter, and be on the lookout for new programs for the development of the program. You've been posting numbers, so we will see new numbers very soon again, right?
Yeah, just sign up. We give you $10 to test your accounts if you've got an off ramp or a bill. Just try us out. Send $50 to your bank with, again, whatever token you've got, and now you're adding to that tally of active users for Drip, for the community partnership, and you're potentially unlocking thousands of dollars of rewards for Drip. But I guarantee you'll like the service, and you'll be hooked on Spritz after that.
Absolutely. I actually want to say that I absolutely love Spritz, and I'm very happy that I found it, especially with everything that's been going on with Binance US.
Yeah,
I know a lot of DeFi people that use the Binance Smart Chain have been using Binance US, and now it's gone for us. So I kind of found you guys in time, and I'm very grateful, and I'm sure that a lot of people in Drip community and other DeFi communities are also very grateful for what you're doing. So thank you, definitely.
Thanks so much, Crypto Professor. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, Crypto Professor girl. Well, thank you so much, Chris. And I hope to see you sometime again.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do this again soon, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording then.